Alright, I'm gonna start this off by saying I've played this so many times, I've recommended this to so many people, but I wanted to do a 2K max settings playthrough and just pretty much show people this game exists, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. It's a fun little alien horror game, as you can tell by the title, and the floating things in the sky. Unexplained phenomena occurred at Greywood's farm on the night of August 7th. The Sherman family witnessed bright lights in the sky that moved at breakneck speeds over the cornfield. The lights moved in a random direction and at different speeds. After a while, they vanished. This strange behavior in the sky was observed at the same time each night, for 5 nights. According to the owner of the farm, all the animals went crazy. The dog became aggressive, tried to attack him, and bit him. The children complained that someone was walking under their windows. Farmer Peter Sherman himself, in the field, saw a strange figure that did not look like a man. What is it? Deliberate deception? Drawing attention to oneself? Or a sensation about an alien invasion? Journalist Taylor Fox travels to Greywood's farm to take a photo and make a report for the local newspaper. Loading. Looting. Our news card. Talk to Farmer Peter Sherman. That's the task. Sherman's house. Scarecrow. Mr. Fox, we made an appointment, but something bad happened. Our daughter went missing. My wife went to town for help. My son and I went to check out the farm. We'll leave notes for you and the police in case we pass each other. Be careful, Peter Sherman. There's nothing on the back. Inspect the house. Weird interference. You guys ever seen Signs? This game gives you those vibes. Mystery sky object seen here in Orono. Down to Earth approach to alien visitors. Something strange extraterrestrial. Hypothesis still unapproved. This old newspaper has information about UFOs and crop circles. These phenomena have been seen throughout the state for a long time. Why I never knew about this. Can you imagine seeing creepy stuff walking around at night? Like, if you're from the city, I implore you to just take a drive into the countryside and you'll see some crazy stuff. I've seen some weird stuff in the sky before. Driving in the middle of the night. I don't know if it was because I was tired or what, but I have seen some lights in the sky. It's just different. Who's seen these? Let me know in the comments if you've seen any of these. The famous sewer creature that the maintenance workers saw with their little robot. The picture on the right is from that one YouTube video where it's making noises and speaking. Some of these, yeah. This one, if you search up different alien species, an alien in a jar. It's kind of cool that they have some of this stuff here. Farmer's Children's Diary. Sticker. Found my old diary from when I was 15 years old. How could I forget that? Diary text. Today was the most exciting and scariest day of my life. I saw the aliens. My parents think I'm lying, but it's true. I was fishing from an abandoned pier in the river. Suddenly I was deafened by a roar coming from behind. I turned around. Very low above the ground, a huge disc with 4 flashing lights or windows was hovering. I felt a punch that seemed to throw me into the air. I froze there as if in zero gravity. Everything around me became blindingly bright, and I seemed to lose consciousness. I remember seeing 3 aliens with gray skin and big eyes. I was placed on the table as if I was welded to it. They were standing over me. It seemed to me that they communicated with each other telepathically. Then one of them came over and did something to my head. I don't remember anything else. I woke up on the pier later in the evening and barely made it home. My head was buzzing, and I walked home as if in a delirium. When I got there, I found several cuts on my body and 2 small, very smooth holes behind my ears. What was that? I'm scared to sleep. And you can see the pictures on the book. Farmer's note. I've learned a lot about these things. They are called the Greys. These are not little green men, but big, creepy, and dangerous creatures. Basically, they can be described in the following way. A large head, disproportionate to the body. No hair. Bottomless, black eyes. Gray skin, long, thin limbs. Their voices are like nothing else. These aliens are very aggressive towards people. It all starts with bright lights in the sky near home, which move along a certain way. Then, people start to have a nosebleed, have severe headaches, and a buzz in their ears, and animals start raging. Next, people start to have memory lapses. When they come back to normal, they find themselves in unexpected places. For example, in the middle of a field or on a road, a few kilometers away from home. Some of them have flashbacks of terrible memories. People remember terrifying experiences. The aliens establish control over their minds, and this has affected their psyche. Also, they found the marks on the body, incisions to be exact. During palpation, it felt like something thick, like a foreign object moving under the skin. Pizza, a beer, soda. Researching them aliens. That looks like a Wikipedia. Yeah, it does look like a Wikipedia. Gray alien, then you can see the side. Child's drawing. Looks like this drawing was made by the missing daughter of the farmer. The paper's painted on both sides. Megan. Farmer's note. This is my daughter's room. During the night I heard a strange noise. When I came in, she wasn't in her bed, and the windows was wide open. I'm sure she was abducted by those things. Oh shit. I forgot about that. Property of Megan. Apparently it belonged to the missing girl. If you listen closely, you can hear very strange sounds. You can see handprints on the computer. I'm sure you guys heard something crawling or walking downstairs. We're gonna... This door's open. Photo of dead animals, probably these animals from Greywood's farm. Yeah, it's well known, well documented that there's a lot of cattle mutilations on farmland when they see a lot of supposed UFOs. You could see a handprint right there. Classic B movie. If you like this type of stuff, feel free to join our server. We're always posting weird ghost, alien, or creature sightings. Whether they're real or not, it's still fun to watch. I forgot about that. This door opened. Farmer's note. As a child, headaches began to bother me. They torture me to this day. I went to the doctor dozens of times, but no one could explain the reason for their occurrence. Now I understand why the doctors could not determine the cause of the migraines. The answer is simple: abduction. I only remembered the alien abduction when I found my old diary. It was then that the migraines began, the cuts that I noticed. Then behind the ear were a trace of them. I'm sure they've implanted something in me, some kind of transmitter or implant. Because of this, I forgot everything. I definitely decided that I would get it. I'm not crazy. He cut it out. Peter Sherman claims that he cut out an alien implant. Maybe take it. I don't think that would be a good idea. Even as evidence, if you take that, that's a tracker, right? So they'll just know where it's at. But Rick goes so fast. There was 3 when we got here. Now there's 4 and 1 left. So that makes 5. Now we gotta go back to our car. Run to the car. Like, why would you turn off the light, bro? Come on. Of course, the car's not gonna work. That's a big ship. that's the end of the demo, guys. I will be putting a link in the description if you want to check it out. I highly recommend it. Pretty fun. Show some interest so we can get the full game and get it hyped.